Scored in Anzac, also 1-0 down. Lewis Sugden has scored. As the ball goes, I think the wind just took it away to the right, but Hyde will remain on the ball. It's Tom Pratt, gets through Turner, gets it onto this right-hand side, back into the midfield, though it goes to Scanlon, who's dropped deep. Now to Rawsthorne. Great horizontal ball goes clear, Townsend saves it. It will look like it might have just snuck underneath him. It's a great save from Ben Townsend. It's the first big chance of the game, and Townsend was equal to it. Ball forward from Townsend, looking to get it to Morris, but he just can't ghost it like he wanted to. Hall claims, cleared away, and then Eagledon's just mistracked the ball out, and Townsend's made another great save! They tried to... The ball is on the right-hand side for this throw-in from Pratt, gets it down to Rawsthorne, who likes peeling off to the wing. Something we saw from on Tuesday night, but Stocksbridge have tackle clear. Morris, lovely little back heel, gets him out of a bit of pressure, but then a brilliant sliding tackle from Fernley. Gets ball over the top, and here's a chance, and it's thrown, and then the leg of Townsend saves again. Ben Townsend having an amazing game so far. Ball launched forward, headed out to the left wing. Townsend's not happy that Stocksbridge have lost that header. And then coming forward is Scanlon, out onto the left, and the ball's looking back for Scanlon again. There's another chance here, and he goes past Townsend, and this time it's over the bar. They beat Townsend on this occasion, but they beat the woodwork too. Curtis Turner, it's actually very close to the corner of the box. I don't think he'll be taking a shot from here, but we've seen him swing him in from a bit further out. So maybe he'll see this as an ideal opportunity. He did score the equaliser on Tuesday night, and today he does become Stocksbridge's second most appearance player, overtaking the legend that is Gary Hurlston. Here comes the effort, gets blocked by the wall. Tinker will take it. Tinker takes a shot, and well, Tinker, who scored, Tinker gets it onto Deacon, who brings it down, volleys it forward towards Wilkinson, headed away, and it's going to be raced onto now by O'Connor, who had a bit of space down the right, but instead it's just going to bring it back and give it back to Jordan Lemon, who takes the touch on it. He beats one man, Jordan Lemon, takes a shot, not thought, oh, what a goal! It's Jordan Lemon! It's only his fourth ever goal for Stocksbridge. He hasn't scored since he scored against Sheffield FC. 3 years ago, that is. And it's Jordan Lemon who has scored for the Steels. Who would have thought that? The right back with a long-range effort. Ball goes forward. Tinker heads away into midfield, but only back to Hyde, and then Rawsthorne. Right, it's a really good ball that finds Pratt with plenty of space. With Pratt continuing, trying to play the ball into the middle, gets a man in the box, back to goal, lays off to right, a bit ahead of Pratt. Pratt still gets it over into the middle, header blocked, and then here comes Jones Griffiths, blocked again. Lemon with the block, it will go out for a corner. The goal. Yes, you heard that right. Only his fourth goal in 8 years, well, 6 years being for the Steels. As Gredgelight's just got it, moves into the box, takes a strike, it's a well-hit strike, but Mersin is able to save well to his left. Finchley, George Nunn has scored, as Lemon tries to get the ball forward, but it is blocked, and Hyde will have it back in the defence with Thompson, who hooks it away. Back with Tinker though, who's going to try and use the left-hand side. It's at Deacon, his touch takes him a bit behind, he just spins round and faces the goal now. Now to Gredgeligh on the left. Deacon's the overlapping option. Gredgeligh wants to move it onto his right. In the middle to Tinker. Forward to Morris, takes a snapshot from turning, but it will be fairly easy for Mersin. Campion had taken a 2-goal lead against Penistone through Ian Gregson, but then Sam Scrivens, who made one appearance for Stocksbridge, has got one back for Penistone. As O'Connor lofts one over the top, Gredgeligh might get onto this. He gets a touch, but then Mersin with a key save. Takes it long now, Mersin over into the centre. Look like headed on. Rawsford chases it down, but then Turner wins the ball, sends it forward, and Morris could get onto it before McMahon has to just hook it away. Wilkinson looks to bring it down. Tries to get it down to the right, but then Hyde intercepts, and now there's a counter. It's Tom Pratt. Pratt with loads of space on this right wing. Continuing on it, facing up with Tinker, puts an early cross in, brought down, shot, in its height at Townsend. One enough power in it, and that's going to be end of the first half here. Given the okay by referee James Owen. As the sun just comes out at the right time. Ball into the middle, header from Deakin is cleared off the line. Wilkinson's trying to get to it, back to Deakin. Right-footed ball, looking for that far post, headed away, goes to O'Connor, strikes it, and it's under the legs, and it's off, he's got bundled in! I think we're going to give that as an Alex O'Connor goal.
Hello and welcome to the new Manor Ground for this Northern Premier League Premier Division match between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Ilkeston Town. I'm your commentator, Adam Allcroft, here on the Stocksbridge Park Steels YouTube channel, and we are sponsored by Arnott Car and Van Hire. Many years ago, you'd be heading down to Ilkeston for an American adventure. Now, you're heading here for a Northern Premier League adventure. The Steels continuing it, though it has hit the Rapids at the moment, as the Steels have been in poor form, not even scored in the last 5 games. That might be helped by someone who's on the bench. Luke Rawson could make his return from injury today as they face an Ilkeston side. We are waiting to see what the reaction is from their Tuesday night trip to Hebburn. Lost 5-0 up there in front of the Clubber TV cameras. It's a test of their mentality today to see how they will respond. Let's go through the team for you now. For Ilkeston Town, it's Alfie Roberts in goal, then Jordan Stevens, Colin Daniel, the captain Matt Thornhill, Sefa Collier, Callum Minkley, Levan Brandy, Samuel Essen, Harvey Kirby-Moore, Connor Dixon, and the former Steel, Dylan Yumby. On the benches, Mitchell Levers, Tyler Weil, Jackson Blaze, Fedel Ross Lang, and Robbie Fox. For the Steelers, there's no changes from Saturday's defeat to Marine. It's Ben Townsend in goal, Tom Charles, Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner the captain, Elliot Owen, Paul Iggulden, Danny Deakin, Sam Kay, Alf Wilkinson, James Morris and Connor Smythe. On the bench, Oliver Greshlat could make his return from injury, Alex O'Connor, Alfie Bradshaw could make his debut after his loan from Nottingham Forest, which we will tell you more details about after the game, Luke Rawson and Zach Jagielka. The referee is Gareth Davis, and he is being assisted by Ryan Bancroft and Edwards Lakisson. As you hear Glad all over playing behind us like we're at Crystal Palace. So a handshake between the two number 4s that are the captains as we get close to this game. After Ilkeston obviously had that poor game on Tuesday night, the Steels will probably feel confident that they'll finally get over their duck today, but we will see what happens. Stockbridge will have the kick-off. And not the biggest attendance here at the new Manor Ground today for this one, but probably some very miserable weather here today. Rain that just seems to be soaking absolutely anything it can get near, including the players that are probably going to look a bit sodden in the next 5 minutes. They already look a bit sodden after their warm-ups. So Danny Deakin stands over the ball. Gareth Davis is doing a couple of checks.
Is the scoreboard on? Yeah.
Final few checks from Gareth Davis ahead of this one. Thumbs up with everyone on the sidelines, and here we go. So Stocksbridge Park Steels get us underway in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks looking from right to left, while Ilkeston Town in the red and white striped shirts, white shorts, white socks came from left to right. And then Deakin gets it slipped through to Tinker. Can Tinker keep it calm? But it was good early play from the Steels in the first 10 to 20 seconds of this one. If only Tinker was able to get onto it to put a ball in the middle. Ilkeston caught out by that early good play from Stockbridge. Ball now back with Roberts. Ball long from Roberts. Launching it long, looking for Turner. Turner can only knock it into the air, but he gets the second touch on it. It goes out to right. Morris can't get to it first. It was Dixon who did well. Out to the left now. Ilkeston building from the left wing as it goes back to 4-0. First time pass, but intercepted by Turner, who gets out to the right. Morris still got his back the wrong way, but he puts it in the middle now into Kay. Kay's got loads of space, and I don't think he's entirely sure what he needs to do with it. And then gets shunted a bit there by Essien. Back to Owen. Ball forward gets blocked there by Yumby. Will go out for a throw, and Yumby will be looking to score against his former team today. Spent a loan spell on loan from Bradford a few years ago, back in the 22-23 season. So back with Tinker now. Launching into Smythe, then back to Tinker. He's a pass forward blocked by Yumby. So Tinker again with another throw. Pretty much identical position. Launch it forward to Wilton, trying to hold it up but lose the ball, and it's cleared away by 4-0. Being held up here up front. Owen tries to get a touch, but Kay is able to get in there, and now Eagledon is back to goal. He's under a bit of pressure there from Essien, who's already shown his liveliness in this game, as Townsend sends it out to the right to Morris, who cuts into the middle but is dispossessed, and Ilkeston clear it upfield. Furthermore, just gets fouled there, dragged backwards by Elliot Owen. It's a free kick to Ilkeston, just a few yards away from the centre circle. We will, of course, try to keep you up to date with all the other scores happening across the Northern Premier League, some Premier League matches and the local Northern Counties matches. Ball's back here for Jordan Stevens to take. Very central position, and lofts it towards far side. Eagledon heads away, but only to the edge of the area, where it'll be volleyed well over there by Colin Daniel. Passes into the stand behind Townsend. So back with the goalkeeper. Both teams showing some more confidence you'd expect from considering recent results. 3 minutes gone in this one. It is 0-0 between Ilkeston Town and Stocksbridge Parkfield. Ball forward, headed away by Minkley. Being held up into the midfield. Two Stocksbridge players trying to get in, but it don't work, because then there's a clip there on Kirby Moore from Turner, and I think it can't be a free kick. About 5 yards to the right of where the free kick we just had about a minute ago was. Stocksbridge already getting stuck in, but not to the referee's approval. Ball back again with Stevens, who's about 5 yards to the right of the centre circle. And he actually going to be the defender who quickly takes it to Stevens, and it's caught Stocksbridge out for a second as Yumby looks to beat his man, being tracked by Tinker. He's going to try and go around the outside. Tinker knows Yumby well. Ball to the 6-yard area. Turner spills it. It's a bit, and then he goes out to the left. Turner didn't get control of it there, and it's back out for Smythe, who tries to get past, but Yumby wins the ball back. He's already causing problems here as he goes back to Stevens, and distributes it to the back now with Okayeri, and then all the way back to Roberts, who takes the touch. Now out to Okayeri. Okayeri looking for the diagonal here to the left wing. Charles wants to read that, does read that and head it away, but only back to the left where it's played up forward. Eagledon will head it away in midfield. Brought down well. Essien on it now. Outright to Yumby. Back to Stevens, who will find Essien on the right. It's really good football from Ilkeston. Well done tackle there, though. I think from Kay, actually. He's knocked it off Essien as well and earned a goal kick for the Steels. So it remains 0-0. Some good football there from Ilkeston. I think Turner's getting a bit of a telling off from the referee's returns position, but it remains 0-0 for now. Dunham District are 1-0 up at Selby Town. Justin Circuit, the man who's got the goal there. Ball forward from Townsend, screws out to the left wing. Wilson heads it on, Deaky tries to get to it, but then won then by Essien. Back it will go to Roberts. Takes a touch, Morris will press, but he's far away, and long ball there from the goalkeeper. Headed away, but head that man flying to the right to Yumby. Great footwork for him, but then Tinker and Turner between them get to Ever, and it will be a free kick. He stocks his way, I think something into the chest of Turner there. So Ilkeston aren't happy about that free kick being given. And it might well be a yellow card, which that is a bit of a surprise, not only for the foul it was and the fact it's this early on. I think it's just Turner who's really winded down there. He's still down on the ground. Just waiting to see if he will who the yellow card's aimed at. And it's going to be for Dylan Yumby who gets the yellow card. Who's just getting his talking to now for Gareth Davis. It's the first yellow of the game, just a few minutes into it. I don't think a totally deserved one personally, but Dylan Yumby now will have to play a bit more carefully for the rest of the game. Ilkeston have had discipline problems this season. They've had 7 red cards in total for the year, and now already, it's just 6 minutes into this, a booking has been given. It was in fact in a Stocksbridge shirt when Ian Deakin, the Ilkeston manager, then Long Eaton manager, got his first look at Dylan Yumby. He scored a brilliant goal against Long Eaton at their ground in a 2-1 loss to Stocksbridge. Obviously that memory has remained for a bit, and signed him up this summer after being part of the Farsley Celtic debacle last year. Townsend tries to get it to the right, but Owen heads it into the middle. No one's there for it, but Smythe, well contested by Smythe. Gets out to left to Morris. He's back to goal at the moment on the edge of the area, being forced backwards. Finds Kay on the overlap. Kay needs a chance for a cross, slips it forward to Deakin, maybe being a bit too pretty there. Goes back to Morris, who puts it in the middle, goes through. Header there from Wilkinson, saved by Roberts. Wilkinson just couldn't get the power onto his header. Forced Roberts to make a diving save, though. Reigns 0-0, Steels with an early chance. As Ilkeston clear the ball upfield. Goes out to play, will be a Stocksbridge throw-in. Stocksbridge will look to try and make another chance like that. Maybe could argue being a bit too pretty with the ball, some of the passes, rather than just the classic whipping, but in the end it did lead to a really good chance that, well, I think Wilkinson just didn't get the power on it he would have wanted to. Ball switched over to Smythe. It's behind him, and he will bring it down really well with the touch. Gets it over to Tinker. Tinker, can he put it the ball in the middle? But it's going to be keeper. Keeper spills it. Wilson gets it. Keep up that keeper. Will be a corner kick, Stocksbridge. Wilson not happy with that one. One of the defenders just booted it towards the flag in pure anger rather than anything. It was Al Jordan Stevens there.
Come on!
And Alfie Roberts won't be happy with his keeping on that one, especially if this does lead to a Stocksbridge goal. And they have been strong from set pieces throughout the last few years. Turner will take it. Turner, well, feints the initial corner. He's going to go back, take another step. Takes another towards the near post, and then it's not a great one. Cleared at the near. Wilkinson chases it down, gets a touch, back to Turner. Delays across, back to Wilkinson. Yumby gets a foot in, but then avoids it. Wilson, good pass into Kay. Back to Deakin. Deakin forward, shooting back towards Ilkeston. Great clearance there from O'Kerry. But just as Wilkinson looked like he was being slipped in, Wilkinson continuing his really good performance this Marine that got him the man of the match last week. Owen still up front, heads it back to Deakin. He heads it forward. Owen turns and he's on the right wing, Owen, a very unusual position for him. Gets it back towards Eagledon. Another unusual position for him. Back to the right to Charles, but then he's having to double back. Back it goes to Deakin. No one putting a ball in yet. As Owen tries to touch it, and then the ball's lost, and well, that's just a tale for get the ball in when you have the chance, rather than playing it around the box, because there was an opportunity there for the Steels. Barnsley 1-0 up against Luton. Cleary has scored. And FC United 1-0 up in the Manchester derby against Hyde. Matty Gravosti, the goal scorer. Some other goals from South Yorkshire, Worsborough Bridge 1-0 up in Harrogate Railway through Josh Brown, while Maltby Main 1-0 up away at Doncaster City. Curtis Morrison has got that goal. Charles takes the throw and gets it back. Will launch it up. He's aiming towards Wilkinson, but headed it away and into the middle. Yumby's holding up well as he gets in the middle, flicks it over the top, looking for Dixon, but head away Charles, only back into the middle, but gives it back to Charles. Not a great touch by him though, and he does well to keep hold of it under pressure from Dixon. Now back to Owen, who first time pass will find Kay. Kay turns well, got a bit of space moving to, comes towards the left of the pitch to Smythe, and then moves sideways, back it goes to Owen, who's going to be pressed here, and we'll just send one long forward. He's going to find Wilton, and he was just onside, but just a bit too ahead of him. We'll be back for the goalkeeper. Chesterfield 1-0 up on Crewe Alexandra. Luke Berry the scorer for the Spyrites. Ball going forward here and headed on. Tinker will head it back though. He didn't get it very far though, is it? Return back to Yumby, who's back to goal. Tinker's trying to hold on to it, and it will end with a kick down. It will be a throw into Ilkeston.
All over him, ref!
Back to Stevens.
Get a grip, man!
Well, something's gone wrong there. Stevens has been told to get 5 yards back here before taking the throw in. And there's going to be a yellow card here.
Ref!
Ian Deacon
Get a grip of the game,
on the
referee!
Ilkeston bench.
He was all over him!
Very happy, I believe that was a foul from Jack Tinker on Dylan Yumby, and honestly, whatever he said is too much for the referee, and he's landed himself in the book. Back now with Stevens. Go to Yumby, who had a chance to shot. Gets a little push in the back from Kay. Forces him wide. There's no overall on the way in the left wing. Kay still jostling and battling with him. Yumby forced backwards here into the midfield, and back now to Minkley. Now over to Okieri. And now on the right for Stevens, who takes a step inward. And back to Okieri. Being forced backward by Stocksbridge's shape. Okieri. Pass forward here to Thornhill. But he's going to be forced backwards as well to Minkley. Now over all the way to Daniel. Back to Minkley though, as Ilkeston holding on possession, but at the moment Steels will be happy with the position they're in. Okieri on it. Then Minkley. Okieri again. Take his time with it, step forward. Looks to the diagonal. He's looking for Yumby, who switched onto the left wing. Head away by Charlesworth. And then, well, Deacon doesn't get a touch onto it. Thornhill's going to carry on with it. And now over to the right. Makes it, and then a block. And now Essien will take it onto the right wing. Essien continues. Comes back to Stevens. Goes sideways. Such as slip past through. Tackle there from Deacon. Stops it. It's going to go out to the right here. Here for Brandy. Finds the overlap here. Cross from Stevens into the middle. Over the middle. Charles will chest it down and clear it away. Yumby was waiting. Head away by Minkley. And well, right, it'll be picked up here by Turner. Lays it out right to Charlesworth. Charlesworth crossing the halfway line. Looking to get it forward, but then well blocked off by Daniel. Cleared away. Head away by Eagledon. Now knocked forward to Morris, who tries to hold it up. Forced backwards to Turner. Turner over to Tinker, who's already looked good in this game so far. In the middle to Deacon. Deacon switching it over to the right to Charlesworth. Charlesworth bringing it down. Taking the touch, he's got space for a cross. Puts in the cross, it's too close to the keeper, who will collect it as it drops to his knees. 13 minutes gone, 0-0 here. As the ball goes forward from Roberts. Knocked down into the middle, and Deacon will give it back to Owen, sends it forward. Headed away by Minkley. Held up there by Kirby Moore, but he can only just loft it over and into the box, where Townsend will happily collect. Maltby Main are having a great game away at Doncaster City. Basil Zotos, the former Steelers, doubled their lead.
Former Ilkeston player as well.
Yes, one of the 4 players who've played for Stocksbridge and this current iteration of Ilkeston Town. If you go back to the various ones over the years, I think there's about 40, due to the not too far distance between the teams, and I think we both like plucking players from Derbyshire. Ball back with Townsend. Now Eagledon out to the right to Charlesworth. Ball launched forward, will be headed away and into midfield. Deacon's trying to contest it, but 4-0 wins it well on his chest. Back into defence, and then back to Roberts, who will take his time with it. I'll be honest, the game's had a bit of a pre-season pace for a lot of it. There's 15 minutes to go on here. Boots it upfield, looking long. Eagledon will look to get it away. Over the top, Owen will get it away, but then returned by 4-0. Charles will collect it. Back to Townsend. Oh, it's going sideways. That could be easy. And then Townsend's ball forward is blocked. He goes out for a throw-in. Actually, I said he's going to go for a throw-in. I think the rain has made the AstroTurf just slow up a bit, and now Yumby's on the ball. Yumby gets it back. He's looking for a shot. We know how powerful those shots can be. As he gets it out to the right now to Brandy, former Manchester United man. Back to Yumby. Yumby takes a shot, and it goes all the way to Townsend. FC United 2-0 up on high. Paul Ennis the scorer. O'Carey will anyway, but only to Morris, who is going to go forward a bit. Evades one tackle really nicely. Charles was asking for it. Charlesworth will get it. Takes it into his stride. Forward towards Turner. Turner there has to go back out of the box. Back to Charlesworth. And then he wants to put a cross in. He's going to put the cross in. Takes a block. Corner kick steals. Ball will be taken over on the opposite side to us towards the members and sponsors lounge. We're just near the clock tower here. We can just watch it from the left as Deakin will head over to take this corner. The second corner of the game for Stocksbridge. West Ham United have taken lead against Bournemouth in the Premier League. Callum Wilson, the scorer, the former Bournemouth man. As everyone is camped on the line here for Stocksbridge, they'll peel out now. They're going to the far side, but they're dropped by the keeper. Initially, that's a poor corner here from the Steels, because if you're going to do that, you need to block Alfie Roberts being able to get out and catch the ball. And well, they didn't really do that. As the ball's headed forward towards Yumby, but well in from Tinku clears it away. Got a bit of a collision there as the ball's forward towards Yumby, who will leave it. And then Charles, I think, got the last touch on that, and it will be a corner kick Ilkeston. I think there's appeals that Yumby would have been offside there. He didn't interfere with it, but to be honest, if you follow the Premier League VAR offside things, you don't even know what an offside rule is half the time and what's interfering and what's not. It's a corner for the Steels to defend. Over to the far side to our right. Barely hear me. Let me. Is that better, Lee? Sorry, apparently there's issues with my phone. As Ilkeston headed just wide. It's another corner. Owen was the one who got the last touch onto that. Hopefully you can hear me now, Lee. Just let me know if there's any issues. The ball down to the right side. Let's get their second corner a matter of moments. 18.5 minutes gone in this game so far. So the ball is here on the right hand side. Takes it short, but that's been well read there by Smythe, who knocked it away, but it's still with Ilkeston on the right wing. This is still dangerous. Smythe gets another block and it'll go out for an Ilkeston throw in about 30 yards out on the right hand side. Giving back here to O'Carey, and now to Roberts, who's well out for his goal, almost centre back position there as he gets it out to Daniel, almost robbed by Wilkinson there. Now cuts it over towards the right hand side to Stevens. Stevens into the middle for Essien, who's dropped deep to get onto the ball more. All the way back to Roberts now. Roberts forward to O'Carey. O'Carey going slowly with it now. Getting harassed by Morris, almost loses it to Morris, gives it back to Roberts, who takes a touch forward. Over to Essien, who's again dropped deep. Essien will switch it over to the left to Daniel, who's on the halfway line, turns well, but then his ball forward blocked by Charles, stays in play. Back it goes to Minkley, who sends that onto the roof of the bar. And that's a heart attack to one of the bartenders working today. Gainsborough leading 1-0 away at Prescott Cables. Sissy Tuntalwana, the goal scorer. And Stockton are 1-0 up on Lancaster. Josh Scott has got that goal. Back to Charles. If he gets tackled, it'll be another Stocksbridge throw-in. Back out to the right here with Charlesworth. Big launch forward by Charlesworth. Will be heading out for another throw-in, but not far from the corner of the box now for Stocksbridge are getting closer towards the goal and into the right areas. Charlesworth shouting order. Charles found this one, wants this to go. Usually this is met by a block and it cleared away. Thrown to Morris, who picks it out and will loft it towards the into the box, but easily claimed by Roberts. I think he wanted it to get it to Smythe, but he didn't get it right. Quickly launched out by Roberts. Hell of a kick on Roberts. Comes off the back of Kirby Moore, and then it's in the end it's Turner coming out to rescue. That's something. It's going to be a bit of a weapon for Ilkeston throughout this match.
With no one there.
And it's going to go out for a throw-in.
Too deep.
An Ilkeston throw-in. As it will go back to the keeper, Roberts. 21 minutes gone in this game, it remains 0-0. Both teams have had opportunities. Rolls back to Vocchieri. Continues to dribble it forward after a bit of pressure. Forward now to Yumbi, who turns over well. Rob Turner lost it over the top, looking for Wilkinson. Wilkinson just loses out on that battle to Vocchieri. And it'll go back to Roberts.
Give it him back.
He'll pick it
Give
up.
it back.
Rotherham United
slow.
1-0 up on
Too slow.
Reading. Benson, the scorer. We'll bring it in front of him, and I think he's going to launch this one forward, looking at what we've seen before. And now we'll get this forward, looking for the left wing where Charles will try to head it away. Does head it out for a throw-in. Ilkeston will get the ball in well into Stocksbridge's half, and Daniel heads over to take the throw. Into the middle to Dixon, back to Daniel on the left, bit of spinning out, and looking to get the ball into the middle. So Etienne just the last pass, and then a poor pass holder will dribble out. Well, not dribble out, Charles will keep it in, and he launches it forward towards Wilkinson. Tries to get back in the middle, but Etienne back well and hooks it away. Brandy wins the header forward, and Kay just can't win that ball in the midfield. And now here comes Ilkeston, switching out right to Stevens. It's a really good ball, a chance for a cross, blowing to the middle, goes across the entire 6-yard area. Charles has got a touch, and it'll go out for a corner kick. That weren't great defending from the Steels, but Ilkeston will think they could have took the lead, and they probably should have took the lead. Not great from the Steels' defence. Anzac 1-0 upon Liversidge in that promotion battle in the Northern Counties. Josh Nodder has scored. And Armthorpe Welfare 1-0 up on Brigtown. Tom Jointer scored from the spot. Wilsonbridge 2-0 upon Harrogate Railway. Keelan Grist has scored. Ball on the left wing here. Right football forward, looking for the far post. Townsend puts it. It's unlikely there's a foul in the build-up. He did cross the line in the end. Dylan Yumby was the last one to get a touch onto it as he crossed the line, but there was a foul on Townsend, and it will be a free kick, and it won't count. Back with Townsend now. Launch it towards the left, looking forward. Comes off 4-0. Both teams appeal for it. It's going to be given as a Ilkeston throw-in. I thought that came off 4.5 personally, but ball will go to the home team. Morpeth have taken lead against Rushaw. William Dowling, the scorer. Not good for us in that. Currently in the bottom three. Stevens launch it forward, hit away by Kay, and he'll just go out for another throw-in. And we had none from for Stevens as Ilkeston starting to become the better team this one after some early promise from the Steels. From forward, and Yumby touches it on but then cleared away by Kay. Knocked on by Smythe but then won by Etienne, who switches it over to Daniel, facing his own goal but turns quickly and hasn't really got many around him. Now launches it over the top for Brandy to chase. Townsend's well out his goal, but he's going to just shield it over for a goal kick. Ball back here for Townsend to take. Can go to his left side, so seen a lot of Stockbridge's goal kicks head over towards the left wing today. I think personally it's not something I'm a fan of, but it hasn't gone and it will go forward again. Wilson trying to get onto it, headway, ball headed to the right there by Vocchieri, and it will be a throw in Ilkeston's half for the Steels as they look to try and carve out an opportunity. Bit different to last time we played. It was 5-2 that game. Scott Ruggan scored 4 times. Took something forward, tucked away, and then Yumby will clear it towards the left. It's not a great clearance, but Well picked up by Brandy. He's been forced backwards, and Morris is going to win the ball off him, but for a big boot away as it goes all the way back towards Owen, and he will just take it into possession. Takes its time and over to Ilkeston. Ilkeston takes the touch. I thought he got fouled there as it happened, but we'll continue. Stocksbridge still on the ball. Wilkinson trying to get out to the right to Charles, who keeps it in, ball forward, but intercepted by Daniel, and that ends that attack. Ball forward here, held up here by Morwell, out to left, but well-rowing tackle, but Ilkeston will continue here, knocked forward here. Ilkeston continue on the attack, holding up in the box, out to the left wing, touched out into the midfield. Here comes, well, shot come across, it's blocked, and Essien will just fall. Well, he's going to keep that in. Well, it's just about going to go out. He's going to watch it go out. It will be a throw into Ilkeston. 26 minutes gone. Daniel will go to take the throw in. Chesterfield 2-0 up on Crewe Alexandra. Bonis has scored. It's throwing take it to Essien, who's easily got possession there. Back to Okieri, who takes the touch. Out to the right to Stevens, who takes the ball diagonal. It's a really good diagonal to find Brandy on the left hand side. Ball forward here. Held up, Turner holding it up. Back to the left, it's great play here. Bursting towards the 6-yard area. Deflection's helping Ilkeston. I think there's a bit of a back heel, takes the deflection. It's going to be another corner for the home team. Stocksbridge being put under some pressure here at the moment. Steels there being put under a lot of pressure. They're not really got out in their own half for the last 10 minutes. And these quarters have looked pretty dangerous so far. Durham District 2-0 up on Selby Town. Adam Baskerville has doubled their lead. It'll be an in-swinging corner from the left. Comes right footed, looking for the far post, and Ilkeston heads it away well. Does it look like he might have dipped into the far post? Hayes first onto it, clears it away down the line, and Deacon tries to get it back to Morris, but well in by Essien, goes to 4-0, gets it through to forward, and Stockbridge trying to dispossess, and that could be a foul. It is a foul. Ilkeston have a chance from a free kick to whip a ball in. 28 minutes gone. 0-0, but Ilkeston have a chance to take the lead here. A free kick on the right hand side. Ben Townsend's not happy with the defending. That's not allowing Stocksbridge really to get out their own half. And no matter if you let a team continue to come at you and come at you and come at you, they are going to score eventually. So Connor's been sent to warm up here, to look right in front of us. Here comes the right forward ball towards the near post, headed away and goes to the edge of the area. Back looking for Essien. Essien, not the best pass for him, but he will get out right towards Stevens again. Quick touch, and it will be another corner as Ilkeston's pressure continues to mount. And it just looks like, it feels like eventually Ilkeston are going to find a way through. Another corner, this time from the right hand side. High lofted, teasing ball. Townsend claims really well. And finally, we can hopefully get a relief from the pressure. Though he is getting pushed around a bit, Townsend, and he's just shunted one of the players off as he gets the ball forward. Deacon's the one trying to go for a header, and he does get it up into the air in fairness. Charles heads it forward, but no one running onto that. Will be easy enough for Daniel to let it go back to Roberts. And that was about 10 seconds of possession for Stocksbridge, and the ball's back with Ilkeston. And that's been Stocksbridge's problem so far in this game. So it has been a very slow pace Ilkeston have gone with. Ball looking to get it towards the right, towards Stevens. Heads it on. Turner tries to get it out, and then Smythe gets a touch. Turner trying to go to the ball. It went out right. Both teams appeal for it. It will be an Ilkeston throw in. Just in front of their own bench. Here with Stevens, who takes the throwing, well turned by Essien, who's got space to work with, lays it off to the left here, trying to get onto the outside. Bit of a shunt there, and Charles done brilliantly. He goes, tumbles down. It will be a goal kick. Charles does a great job stopping Brandy from doing any more there. Eels get the ball back for a goal kick. Hopefully this time we can see possession lasts a bit longer than 10 seconds. Brentford have taken the lead against Brighton. Thiago has scored from the spot. Back with Townsend now for the goal kick. Launches it long, Townsend, and Morris just drops in, comes off his back, but okay, well in from Smythe, and Wilton tried something with the ball well off, but it will be given as a goal kick. I think Stocksbridge wanted the free kick back for an advantage, but not given. Wilton, I think, was trying the audacious with Roberts out of position. Not working, and I think because Wilton took the shot, the advantage wasn't given. Back with Roberts now. On foot welfare, 2-1 up on Brig. Mikey Dunn has scored, and Harry Railway have got back against Woodford Bridge. Dominic Creamer has scored. Ball going forward. Head away by Owen. He gets it back, and Owen will head it forward again. Done by Morris looking for Ilkeston, but Ilkeston do clear it upfield, and well tackled by Kay. Kay knocks it forward, but then intercepted. Essien had it, but he got a tackle. Smart tries it out towards Deacon. Sandwiched out of possession, but it will go out for a Stocksbridge throw. Better from the Steels. Going forward, but headed out for another throw in. Brig equalised in time for welfare. Josh Batty has scored. Back with Tinker. Looking for an option. Forward to Smythe. Put on the ball, back to Tinker. They're trying to get Smythe blocked by Yumby, but recovered. Turner tries to get forward, blocked in. Another throw in a pretty much identical position. Tinker's giving it to the unmarked Kay. Kay forward to Wilkinson. Pressure goes in, tackle, and Yumba gets it. Put it from Wilkinson, and that will end any sort of attack. It goes out for an Ilkeston throw. Stocksbridge, other than the first 10 minutes, have not really shown much in attack. And you can see why. They've got 5 games without a goal and could well go 6 games without a goal. Wilkinson and Knocker have a bit of a battle there as Wilkinson tried to charge down Roberts, and Roberts does get it forward, and Owen knocks away to Kay, back to Tinker. Tinker goes forward, looking for Morris. Morris gets the first touch, and out onto the left wing, needs help in the middle. Morris now being forced backwards here. Back here will find Kay. Kay puts the cross in, gets a block, and Ilkeston will clear. Owen will look to win the header. Comes off Yumby, and then Tinker gets it. Out to left to Morris. Morris tries to slip it through, blocked. Kay. Back to Turner. Turner, high lofted one towards the left hand side. Kay, can Tinker keep it in? No, he can't. Out for an Ilkeston throwing. And as the shout is, Boxerman goes, but he will get it back to Roberts, and we know he's got a big kick, and he can only send it out for another throw-in in an identical position, but this time for Stocksbridge. So Tinker will throw in. Ilkston's defence do look like they can be attacked. Tinker to Kay, back to Tinker. Right foot forward, looking here for Morris, but headed away before it can make it to him. Brandy trying to get it, but well robbed by Deakin. Gets out to the right to Morris, got a bit of space on the right wing. Turning in, puts the cross in. Smythe tried to gamble on it, but it was blocked and cleared away. Now out to the edge of the area, Deakin gets it forward. Smythe trying to bring it and turn it. Shots weakened. Will be easy for Roberts. Smythe, I think, took a bit of damage going down, but he will be brought to his feet by O'Carey. Some good sportsmanship by the centre back, and it will be back to the Ilkeston ball. Ball currently with Ilkeston into the middle. Essien bringing it out and still in their own half. Ball forward blocked. 4-0 will get it out towards the right, but I think we'll just allow that to go out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Launching it forward and into the middle. Kay will head it forward. We've got a goal from some local goals to tell you about when you get to the break, and it will be a Stocksbridge free kick after Turner was clipped, so it looks like it could have been a foul on both. Dixon was the culprit. Some goals elsewhere. Nottingham Forest have taken the lead at Liverpool. Jason Murillo, the goal scorer. And you may hear that the stand is quite happy about that score.
Derby territory.
As Crewe have got one back against Chesterfield. Emre Tezgel, the scorer from the spot. Deacon in turn, the people standing over it. Plenty of options gone forward for Stocksbridge, but Minkley and Okyeri trying to defend as much as they can. Turner will allow Deacon to go over the ball, then takes it towards Deacon. It's a routine. Deacon left foot forward, and it's headed on towards the right. Goes into the 6-yard area. Okyeri reacts first and clears it away. Will go out for a throw-in. A nice idea that didn't quite work out. West Ham are 2-0 up on Bournemouth. Callum Wilson has scored his second against his former team. Bottisford 1-0 up on Wombwell Town through O'Carey Simmons, and Knaresborough Town 1-0 up on Frickley through Slater Barnes. At the right, Charles are charging forward with it, trying to get it towards Wilson, but he's having to fight for it. He's going to lose out on that battle, but then Stocksbridge give the ball away as he was trying to get the ball back. It will be a free kick to the home team. 37 minutes gone, it's 0-0 here. Not much to put in a match report, to be honest. Best chance came early on for Stocksbridge, and Alfie Wilson header. That did force Roberts into a diving save. Wilson did have the ball in the back of the net through Dylan Yumby, but it was ruled out for a foul on Townsend.
They've got Dyche to steady the ship, haven't they?
Barnsley 2-0 up on Luton Town as well through Kelly. Ball going forward, headed away by Owen, and then knocked on towards Smythe. Smythe will launch one. It's one for Wilson to chase. Okyeri, he's going to have a battle on here, but Wilson hasn't really done too much there for him. Okyeri is able to do exactly what he wants to do and turn away and clear. Headed away by Tinker, but Wilson's offside, can't really do it. Okyeri turns and back it will go to Roberts. Deakin was trying to charge, but well up into the air from Roberts. Kay trying to challenge it and put two men blocking him, and for Ilkeston knock it forward. Eagledon will head it away, up into the air by Essien, brings it down to ground, and then well robbed by Stockbridge. Kay charged forward, nice touch by Wilson, but I don't think Morris got onto that like he'd wanted to. Now out to the right to Charlesworth, now looking for Morris, but well read by Daniel. Morris has got the right touch on that though and blocked it. Morris down into the box on the right side, trying to play the ball into the middle, blocked by Minkley, out for a Stocksbridge throw on the right. So, you see, if Stocksbridge were in that form we were a few weeks ago, they'd probably turn that into a goal, but still a bit nervous in this area, seeing they've not scored in a long time now. Here comes the cross in, headed away. And now Stocksbridge get the ball back, goes to Smythe. Smythe is going to try the shot. It's a good looking shot, but straight at Roberts. And simple enough for Roberts in the end. Stocksbridge head away, but Essien returns it back. Contest in the middle, really well contested by Dixon. Gets out to Brandy on the left, going one-on-one with Tom Charlesworth. Gets it down to the touchline, ball into the middle, across the 6-yard area. Yumby can't get the touch on it, cleared away. Essien picks it up in the midfield, looks a bit awkward on it, spins away and has to get it back into defence. Now out towards the right here.
Take him on!
Stevens on the right, getting met here by Tinker, and then a block, and it goes out for a throw. 39 minutes gone. Ilkeston pressing to try and take the lead here. Ashton United 2-0 up on Guiseley. Luca Navarro, the latest to score. And Leek are 1-0 up on Whitby. Callum Lee has scored. We're back underway here with a lovely slip ball from Essien for Yumby. Yumby, those slips there, and he does get in a corner as Tinker blocks it. Yumby a bit slow to get back to his feet, but Ilkeston will have the corner kick. Sheffield FC have taken the lead against Parkgate. Nathan White had the score there, and Jordan Kaduri put Penistone ahead against Beverley Town. Here comes the corner in, flashes a cross goal, and then out of the box it goes. First one onto it is Brandy. He's trying to get onto the left-hand side. Beats his man, hacked down. Free kick, could well be a yellow this. He's Alfie Wilkinson there with the foul, and does look like he's going to get away with that one, so it'll just be the free kick.
How is that not a yellow card?
So it will be a free kick to Wilkinson. No yellow for Wilkinson. We did expect that, to be honest, but
Fucking sorry.
so it's going to be a free kick for Ilkeston. We do apologise if you hear any coarse language during the course of the match, but it is football and emotions run high, so it just does happen from time to time. Here's the cross in, headed away by Stocksbridge, as we'll be back into defence here for Occhieri. We'll be back to Roberts, and the fans aren't happy about that, but it's actually a pretty good ball forward from Roberts. Chested down, but Tinker will then clear it away. Can Morris get onto it before it goes out? It's going to bounce, but and Morris might well keep this in, and Morris does, but
That's fucking
the
lucky!
side flag is up, even though I'm pretty sure he was actually in his own half when that ball was played away. A bit of a let-off for Ilkeston on that occasion.
It is rubbish. All over the place.
As it's back with Roberts with his free kick. Hello Caroline Frost, listening from work. Come on Stocky. I say thank you to Lee from our sponsor Graphics for helping out some of our sound issues earlier on in the match. Ball forward, headed away by Owen. Falls nicely for Brandy on the left hand side, takes a shot, gets the shot all wrong, goal kick. I think it somehow ended up wider than where he was positioned. It was an early opportunity for him. Doncaster City have got one back against Maltby Main. Samuel Giles has scored. Townsend will get the ball back here. We'll send the ball long now, Townsend. Look for Wilkinson, but headed away by Occhieri. Then headed away, Deakin gets it back towards Turner, who will send it on the right wing. Daniel will look to have this covered with Morris coming towards his back, but Daniel does clear it away really well, looking for Brandy, but it will go out of play before it reaches him. Throwing for Stocksbridge. By the way, if you are listening to our commentary and you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do. We are 9 away from that fabled 1,000 mark, so we appreciate anyone who will sponsor us. Well, not a sponsor, but subscribe to us. Great ball forward here, but Tinker's covered it really well.
Well played, Yumby!
And Yumby has won it back though from Tinker and tries to jink past him when he gets it, but it will go out for a throw-in. Stocksbridge get the ball back.
No, it's a presentation, so at the start of the season they did a bike ride from the football club to Skegness Town Centre to raise money for Men's Day.
So the ball will be back with Tinker. Ball forward, Yumby gets a head onto it and then he goes to Essien, whose pass forward is blocked and then turned there by Minkley, who's putting him in a nice position on the right wing. Headed away though, and Kay will hook it away. Headed back by Daniel into the middle. Turner will get a somewhat of head onto it, and Deakin doing it now. Kay will carry on with the ball, trying to turn away from trouble, but Essien robs him of it. Now it's Yumby on the right wing. Tinker misses out on that tackle.
He's grabbing
Yumby down
it!
the right, and I thought he got dragged down. No free kick given. It will be back for Townsend for a goal kick. Rossington Main have taken a 1-goal lead against Fackley. Dylan Mantle, the goal scorer.
Referees have got something against us this season, mate.
And it's back with
Rubbish!
Townsend. Ball going forward, looking for Morris, but comes off the backer in. Deakin gets, because he's going to try and take it out to right. Charlesworth here, trying to lay the pass in front of him, a bit too ambitious for him, but he does get a block from the clearance, and Daniel, it will go out here for an Ilkeston throw-in. We are into whatever added time was being given. We hadn't seen the board go up. Means 0-0, and I think that's the fairest scoreline at the moment. As Daniel will get the ball forward, bounces awkwardly before head away, and into middle, not forward by Ilkeston. It's a good ball forward. We're under pressure by Owen, who kicks it back to Townsend, who awkwardly knocks that one away. He has to raise his leg, and it's not great, but Stocksbridge look like they might just about get it away. And, well, no, that's not great from Owen, but it's forward to Turner, who gets it now out to the left to Smythe. Turns well, out towards, I think it'll be 2 minutes of added time here. The ball goes back to Townsend, who's got a great boot over from there, forward. Here, 4-0, gets a shunt in the middle, but nothing given for that. And now Stocksbridge get a chance, Deakin forward, goes to the right wing to Morris. Morris going forward with it. Morris continuing with it. He wants it himself, takes a shot, block. Now Wilkinson on the right hand side of the box, lets it bounce, tries to put the ball in the middle. There's a block, and it will go out for a corner kick for the Steels. Steels have a chance right at the end of this half. Knaresborough 2-0 up on Frickley. Lewis Knight has scored, and Alex Hardwick, the former Steel and former Ilkeston Town player, has put Sheffield 2-0 up against Parkgate. So that's 2 former players of both teams that have scored today. Just got to see what Declan Thompson does next, and there were one others I'm trying to think of now. Yeah, Eric Thompson, yeah. He came through our academy. On the right hand side, Stocksbridge took the cut, the short, out towards Deakin. He's going to put the cross in to the far side. Oh, he's raised for it, but Roberts gets to it. Ball forward, launched forward. It could be a good ball, this actually, for Ilkeston, but then Tinker's back and he will clear it away. Back in midfield, 4-0 meets it, but sends it to Smythe, and that will be that for the first half. It's not been the greatest one, to be honest. Stocksbridge could have taken the lead early on. Alfie Wilkinson's header was well saved by Roberts, whereas there was an early, a disallowed goal for Ilkeston. Dylan Youngby had it in the back of that, but it was disallowed for a foul on Townsend. It's 0-0 here. I've been Adam Allcroft, and we were sponsored by R&R Car and Van Hire. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
Because you'll go through the teams as we get ready for kick-off here. It's Ben Townsend in goal, then it's Jordan Lemon, Jack Tinker, one of the people that come in, both those have come in, Curtis Turner, Elliot Owen, Paul Iggulden, Danny Deakin, Alex O'Connor, Alfie Wilkinson, James Morris and Oliver Gregslike. We're also missing out today after getting that knock. Game is now underway, so we will just start the bench. Connor Smythe, Jack DeGruchy, Sam Kay, Tommy Marshall and Jack Watson. Just as we get a flight going over. At home to Bottisford, O'Kara Simmons has scored, and Answorth also 1-0 down. Lewis Sugden has scored. As the ball goes, I think the wind just took it away to the right, but Hyde will remain on the ball. It's Tom Pratt, gets through Turner, gets it onto this right hand side, back into the midfield, though it goes to Scanlon, who's dropped deep. Now to Rawsthorne. Great horizontal ball goes clear, Townsend saves it. It will look like it might have just snuck underneath him. It's a great save from Ben Townsend. It's the first big chance of the game, and Townsend was equal to it. Ball forward from Townsend, looking to get it to Morris, but he just can't ghost it like he wanted to. Paul claims, cleared away, and then Iggulden's just mistracked the ball, and Townsend's made another great save. They tried to... Ball is on the right hand side for this throw in from Pratt, gets it down to Rawsthorne, who likes peeling off to the wing. Something we saw from on Tuesday night, but Stocksbridge tackle clear. Morris, lovely little back heel, gets him out of a bit of pressure, but then a brilliant sliding tackle from Fernley. Gets ball over the top, and here's a chance, and it's low, and then the leg of Townsend saves again. Ben Townsend having an amazing game so far. Ball launched forward, headed out to the left wing. Townsend's not happy that Stocksbridge have lost that header. And then coming forward is Scanlon, out onto the left, and the ball's looking back for Scanlon again. There's another chance here, and he goes past Townsend, and this time it's over the bar. They beat Townsend on this occasion, but they beat the woodwork too. Curtis Turner, it's actually very close to the corner of the box. I don't think he'll be taking a shot from here, but we've seen him swing him in from a bit further out. So maybe he'll see this as an ideal opportunity. He did score the equaliser on Tuesday night, And today he does become Stocksbridge's second most appearance player, overtaking the legend that is Gary Hurlston. Here comes the effort, gets blocked by the wall. Tinker will take it. Tinker takes a shot, and well, Tinker, who scored. Tinker gets it on to Deacon, who brings it down, volleys it forward towards Wilkinson, headed away, and it's going to be raced onto now by O'Connor, who had a bit of space down the right, but instead it's just going to bring it back and give it back to Jordan Lemon, who takes the touch on it. He beats one man, Jordan Lemon, takes a shot, not thought. Oh, what a goal! It's Jordan Lemon! It's only his fourth ever goal for Stocksbridge. He hasn't scored since he scored against Sheffield FC. 3 years ago, that is. And it's Jordan Lemon who has scored for the Steels. Who would have thought that? The right back with a long range effort. Ball goes forward. Tinker heads away into midfield, but only back to Hyde, and then rolls forward. Goes right, it's a really good ball that finds Pratt with plenty of space. With Pratt continuing, trying to play the ball into the middle, gets a man in the box, back to goal, lays off to right, a bit ahead of Pratt. Pratt still gets it over into the middle, header blocked, and then here comes Jones Griffiths, blocked again. Lemon with the block, it will go out for a corner. The goal. Yes, you heard that right. Only his fourth goal in 8 years, well, 6 years being for the Steels. As Gredslack's just got it, moves into the box, takes a strike, it's a well hit strike, but Mersin is able to save well to his left. Finchley. George Nunn has scored as Lemon tries to get the ball forward, but it is blocked, and Hyde will have it back in the defence with Thompson, who hooks it away. Back with Tinker though, who's going to try and use the left hand side. Gets it to Deacon, his touch takes him a bit behind, he just spins round and faces the goal now. Now to Gredslack on the left, Deacon's the overlapping option, Gredslack wants to move it onto his right, in the middle to Tinker, forward to Morris, takes a snapshot from turning, but it will be fairly easy for Mersin. Campion had taken a 2-goal lead against Penchurch through Ian Gregson, but then Sam Scrivens, who made one appearance for Stocksbridge, has got one back for Penistone. As O'Connor lost one over the top, Gredslack might get onto this, he gets a touch, but then Mersin with a key save. Takes it long now, Mersin, over into the centre, like headed on. Rawsford chases it down, but then Turner wins the ball, sends it forward, and Morris could get onto it before McMahon has to just hook it away. Wilkinson looks to bring it down, tries to get it down to the right, but then it's Hyde intercepts, and now there's a counter. It's Tom Pratt. Pratt with loads of space on this right wing, continuing on it, facing up with Tinker, puts an early cross in, brought down, shot, in its height at Townsend. One enough power in it, and that's going to be end of the first half here. Given the okay by referee James Owen. As the sun just comes out at the right time. Ball into the middle, header from Deacon, is cleared off the line. Wilkinson's trying to get to it, back to Deacon. Right footed ball, looking for that far post, headed away, goes to O'Connor, strikes it, and it's under the legs, and it's off, it's going, bundled in. I think we're going to give that as an Alex O'Connor goal, though it might well be an own goal, to be honest. It's 2-0, and I think that sun that came out did in fact come out to help Stocksbridge, and it goes in just as the ball has crossed the line. Steels lead 2-0. Fernley, who's been brilliant, Fernley today, he's going to be especially irritated because his performance doesn't deserve losing 2-0. And then Scanlon, Launchford gets past Turner, and then Sun comes out again. Forward to Jones Griffiths, who gets control, takes a strike, great save, and then Bell somehow puts it over! Townsend's crediting Eagledon for helping him out there with the pressure on Bell, but that should be 2-1 and Hyde back into it. Evades a tackle there from Scanlon, could have gone over that and got a free kick. Now lays it off for Tinker. Tinker over out to the left to Wilkinson. Back to Tinker, ball forward. Good touch by Morris, and it's a really touch on to the left. It's forward, look for Wilkinson. Wilkinson gets it back into the middle, and it goes to Deacon, who's got his back to goal, can't do anything. Back to O'Connor, takes another strike. This one's well over. He leans back too far, and it should have really been 3-0 on that one. So, McMahon steps up, left footed shot, blocked by the wall. Back for Fernley, takes a shot, blocked by Tinker, and then cleared away. Gredslack brings it down. We might end up helping Hyde with his touch. Hooked away into the forward. Brought down by Duxbury, lays it off for Bell. Bell then tries to get it out to the left. I think they're appealing for a corner, and that is what it's going to be given. With Hyde. Forcing the patient players. Taylor Mann looks for the switch, and it's, well, it looked like a good switch, and for the touch there from Scanlon, but then Tinker cleared it really particularly well, and Hyde have got it back. Scanlon, Wilkeston battling for it, and they have to put it back into Pratt, who cuts in diagonally. Over to Pratt, again out into the right. Ball into the middle, brought down on the edge of the area. Back from Pratt, shot wide. But you are our host today, and
we were saying we played much better on Tuesday, much better today than we did on Tuesday.
that's just football, isn't it? Just saying Hyde probably played better today than they have on Tuesday night, but that's how it goes. And now Morris has brought the ball down. Watson's making the run. Morris is going on his own. He's trying to beat the man. Takes the shot. It's wide of the goal. It took a deflection actually, and it's going to be a corner kick to the Steels. Can that Sun come back out, please? Steps in, clears it away. Trying to make it to Watson, and then he does get through to Watson after Scanlon couldn't get control. Watson lays it through, and now O'Connor comes through. It's a great ball. Here comes O'Connor. Can he get it to Morris? He does get it to Morris. Morris goes through. He beats one man, takes a bit of a touch, takes a strike. Well saved. Morris, can he get back to it? No, it's going to be Turner. Gets it back. Now Turner takes a strike. What? The goal from Curtis Turner! He scored on Tuesday. He scored on Saturday, and that one was even better than Tuesday night. It's a stunner from Curtis Turner, and it looks like Stocksbridge, for the first time in their history, will be in the second round of the FA Trophy. 3-0 here at Hyde United, and what a goal from Curtis Turner. Marshall wants the throw in to Stocksbridge, and it is going to be given. Stocksbridge just wait. Well, actually, nothing ever got given by anyone. Marshall just took it, and we carried on. You know, I did see that once in the Austrian league where they scored from it. And his Bell's taking a long range shot, and it goes high and wide. Got distracted by Sunderland scoring in the last minute. Here comes across him, doesn't make it past the first man. Cale head away. Marshall heads it on, and Watson will have a chance to counter again. Watson with pace. Marshall's breaking through, but Watson's not going to go for it. But instead, he's going to continue on his own. Now he lays through Morris. Morris takes a touch, takes a shot. It's just wide. It could have been the cherry on top of the cake, but instead, it's just inches wide of the far post. It remains 3-0. And that will be the last kick of the game. It was a shot just wide.
Hello and welcome back to the new Manor Ground for the second half of Ilkeston Town versus Stocksbridge Park Steels. I'm your commentator Adam Allcroft for this match, and it is 0-0 here, with both teams having their moments and both teams also looking pretty poor in some places. It's not the best game of football you've ever watched, to be honest. It's kind of matching the dreary, rainy weather we have been getting in this one. But the second half may be an entirely different affair, as I don't know what the linesman's forgot, but we are going to have a slight delay because the linesman's just legged it back down the tunnel. So he's forgot something. So we will wait to see what emerges. If he's forgot his flag, I feel like there's got to be some problem for him there. Because I think that's the most essential thing a linesman must have. Hello to Julie Hodgkinson, by the way, saying good commentary. There he is, and he's got his flag. It wasn't actually his flag, weren't it, that he's forgot. He has made his way back. And this is when they're probably glad that they don't tell us which assistant referee is which here. Our two assistant referees are Ryan Bancroft, Edwards Lassis. So Ilkeston will get us back underway immediately. They're wearing the red and white striped shirts, white shorts, white socks, from right to left, while Stocksbridge Park Steels are in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks from left to right. The teams are as follows for Ilkeston. There's no changes at the break for either team, so it's Alfie Roberts in goal, Jordan Stevens, Colin Daniel, Matt Thornhill the captain, Seth O'Kerry, Callum Minkley, Lavon Brandy, Samuel Essian, Harvey Kirby Moore, Connor Dixon and Dylan Yumby. Dylan Yumby has got a booking. On the bench is Mitchell Levers, Tyler Weil, Jackson Blaze, Fedel Ross Lang and Robbie Fox. Ian Deakin has also got a booking, the Ilkeston manager. For Stocksbridge Park Steels, it's Ben Townsend in goal, then Tom Charlesoff, Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner the captain, Elliot Owen, Paul Iggulden, Danny Deakin, Sam Kay, Alf Wilkinson, James Morris and Connor Smythe. The bench is Oliver Grejlak, Alex O'Connor, Alfie Bradshaw, the potential debutant who's come on loan from Nottingham Forest, Luke Rawson and Zach Jagielka. The ball's on the right for Charlesworth to take this throw in. As we are in half, not far from the box. To the right and then back. Another nice turn by Morris, will move into the box to the right hand side. Can he get it across? Comes all across, cleared and out back to the right wing. Charles will battle for it. Gets header out to the right hand side to turn. Back here looking for Kay, but well robbed there, and it will be a foul from Sam Kay. Free kick to Ilkeston. Just so some of the things we didn't see. Hebburn are 2-0 up on Bamber Bridge. They were the team that beat Ilkeston 5-0 up in the northeast on Tuesday night. The ball is now back here with Roberts. Ball going along. So looking here for Kirby Moore, but well headed away by Owen, but only to the path of 4-0. Brings it down well. Gives it back to Stevens. Pass forward is blocked. It will go out for an Ilkeston throw-in. 7 minutes gone, it's 0-0 here. I'll of course try and keep you up to date with score lines from across the leagues and local fixtures today. Well, there's that to the right hand side to Stevens. Tries to hook one over the top, but it will go out of play. Stockbridge will get the ball back through a throw-in. Tinker going out to take who in the first 10 minutes looked like he was going to make a big impression attacking wise in this match, but since then he hasn't really been able to get forward. Launch forward, headed on, but will go out play, but this time be an Ilkeston throw-in. Back for Stevens to take throw-in as it's what looked like it could have been a quick start. The pace is now slowed. Warrington Town 1-0 up away at Workington. Max Thompson, the scorer. All going forward, headed away though by Tinker. Wilson tried to get onto it, but will now go back to Roberts, who takes the touch. He's been closed down by Smythe, but launched away. Headed away by Owen into the middle. Kay tries to knock it on, but blocked, and Essian will pick up. Forward to Brandy. Brandy trying to get it to Daniel, but it goes past him and behind him. And now quickly taken thrown by Morris, trying to take advantage, but Daniel's done well to get back. It was a nice idea, but Morris has just intercepted. Morris here, he wants a runner, he's going to try and go himself for a bit, but then I think the footing just stopped his run going forward. He's still, he's got the ball, almost got it back. He said he's going to leave it here for Tinker. Tinker's going to take the shot, and it's wide, and Jack Tinker, who only scored his first goal for the club a month ago in that Sheffield Senior Cup game against Parkgate, it took him 160 appearances to score. He was about half a yard away on the left-hand side that time. Nottingham Forest are 2-0 up at Liverpool. Savona, the scorer. I can just I can get a reaction in this crowd just by saying what that scoreline is, I've realised. The ball goes forward. It is. Here it's Morris trying to turn around, but he ends up just steering it out of play for an Ilkeston throw-in. Ball back on the left here for Daniel. Looking here for Estin, can't get to it though, and knocked away from Kay trying to get forward, but tackle goes in on him. Back to Tinker, slices ball, but it will go to Smythe. Smythe turns it. Oh, that was a 50-50 challenge that the referee has let go for both sides, and Yumby will now go forward with it, get past his man, clumsy there, and it will be a free kick. And there's going to be no booking for that one. It's Curtis Turner there with the tackle. He was the last person to score for Stocksbridge all the way back at that way down Hyden. But Ilkeston will have a free kick in a dangerous position. So Steels now will have to defend this. Just noticed Colin Daniel just slightly offside position, but actually I think he was being kept on side. I think Turner likes to turn and niggle that Charlesworth need to take a step up because they're playing players on side here. Here comes the ball in, goes all the way through, hooked over towards the top. Townsend's going to need to get it, but no, it's volleyed over the bar. I think it was Brandy there who was at the far side trying to redirect it back towards the goal. In the end, all he can do is steer it back over the bar. It remains 0-0 after 51 minutes. Guiseley have got one back against Ashton United. Leo Farrell, the scorer. Ball going forward here, headed on, and Wilson will try to flick it over to the left, but Ilkeston have got it back, bit of head tennis between the two teams at the moment. It drops down, and Tinker as well gets it back to Hilden, who will launch it forward. It's one that Wilkinson will chase, and he's beat his man there on the left-hand side. He's clumsily clattered into in the back, and it will be a free kick to Stocksbridge. And they do like free kicks in these positions. Turner will go to take this one. Chance for Stocksbridge to get the ball into the box here. Turner's going to take it. Wilson just a bit slow to his feet, but is back up now. So Allcroft in the comments, thank you for listening. Come on, first round on me if you win. I think he actually told them on the pitch they might, it would be 3 or 4-0. He's got plenty of options. Eagleton, Elliot Owen and James Morris as well. All good for your header. Only concern is there's no one really challenging at the near post. This is not delivered properly. This could easily be a near post header away. Here comes the right for the ball. He's looking for the far post. Headed across goal. No one's there at the near post. And well, if someone was there, it may well be 1-0 Stocksbridge. It goes out for the Stocksbridge throw-in close to the halfway line. Brilliant header across from Elliot Owen as the ball's launched forward toward Wilkinson. Flicks it on towards the middle. Smythe there skips onto it. On the left hand side, puts the ball across. It's knocked behind Morris, who has to go fetch it. Morris, edge of the area on the right hand side, putting the cross blocked. Charlesworth will get it now. He puts the ball in low and across and cleared away at the edge of the 6-yard area. Headed on there by Kirby Moore, but then Turner will get it out towards the right, and then it'll go out play. It will be a Stocksbridge throw-in. Last touch from Daniel. Hensford have taken the lead against Cleethorpes. Dan Chickett-Smith has scored that goal. There's a corner kick for Stocksbridge actually. There's a deflection after that throw was taken. It's gone out for a Steele's corner. Deacon will take. Lancaster have equalised against Stockton. Nick Evangelinos has scored, and Heaton Standington are up 1-0 away at Hallam. Daniel Hopewell, the scorer. I think there might be an Ilkeston fan in the car behind us. Here comes the ball into the middle, head away at the near post, but high up into the air. Ilkeston will volley it right back to Deacon, high left one towards the far post, header towards goal, and it goes in! Stocksbridge defended the duck! On a day where the weather's fit for the duck, and I think it might be Elliot Owen there who's got the header, or is it Paul Iggledon? But the Steels have taken the lead, it's 1-0. I have no idea. You think about James Morris? We're currently having a debate on who the goal scorer is. We got Ilkeston, do you think it might be James Morris behind us? We're not sure at the moment who's got that goal. Pardon? But the Steels lead, and we'll go with Ilkeston and go say it's James Morris. We don't feel like
number 10, James Morris.
And I'm sure someone in our WhatsApp will be in there correcting us soon. As Ilkeston have just launched the ball forward, and it's going out to play for a Stocksbridge throw-in.
Today's winning 50-50 number is 613. Today's winning 50-50 number is 613, and today's official match day attendance is 210.
So we are giving the goal to James Morris there, but I do stand to be corrected. It's on the opposite side of the ground to us, which doesn't really help. Ball switched diagonally, Yumby and Tinker in a chase, both are quick players. Tinker gets to it first and volleys it away. Headed on by Smythe there before it goes back to the keeper, and will we go back there to Roberts. No idea, Stops. Yeah. Our secretary will come correct it for you if need be. So Stocksbridge finally with a goal. Just typical, we don't even know who scored it really. We have given it to James Morris at this point. We stand to be corrected. Hide away. Like October. Yeah. Whenever FA Trophy was first round. Well, Ilkeston are going to make a few changes now following that one. Looks like Thornhill's going to be coming off and replaced by Fox. And the other substitution, we're going to see Brandy come off and replaced by Blaze. Which is normally what happens if you get a match to Brandy. So it's 1-0 to the Steels here. As the Steels now look to hold on to this lead.
Double substitution for the Robins, replacing number 4 Matt Thornhill with 16 Robbie Fox. And replacing number 7 Lavon Brandy is number 14 Jackson Blaze.
So on Northern Premier League page, the goal's been given towards Elliot Owen, who looked like he whittled away. I kind of dismissed him at first. We're doing great at this job, by the way. Turner gets it forward to Kay, 1-2, back to Turner, forward to Ilkeston, gets out right to Morris, who knocks it forward, looking for Smythe's run, and headed it away, and then volleyed up into the air.
The money went around there yet, mate.
Anyway, Owen will contest it, headed away. Smythe brings it down, out towards Turner, who does really well. Now gets it to Tinker. Stocksbridge look like they've got a new level of confidence now after scoring their first goal since Hyde, all the way back in the FA Trophy first round. Cross here towards the far side, but it's out past everyone and will go out for a goal kick. Some other goals to tell you about elsewhere. Workington have equalised against Warrington Town. David Symington has scored, and Prescott have equalised against Gainsborough. That goal was on our screen, but it's just been taken away. But it is 1-1 there. Well, going forward, Charles have got to head on to it, but we'll go out for a throw-in. Ball hooked forward by Ilkeston, but Owen will head it away. Brought down there by Kirby Moore. He's very deep, out to Yumby, being challenged. I mean, first forward back by Tinker, back out to Smith. Trying to get full. And then the ball is knocked forward as a through ball, but evades everyone and out for a goal kick. So the ball is back with Townsend, who launches it forward, but then headed on. And it could be chased here, and then back to the keeper. It's not a great back pass, and Ilkeston weren't too far off it. So I think we're getting told by some of the people behind the goal it was actually Elliot Owen who got that goal. Elliot Owen.
Correction, sorry, it was goal scored for Stocksbridge number 5, Elliot Owen.
And if that ends up being wrong, we're blaming the kit man of Stocksbridge who's told me. Now no longer our fault. Free kick for Stocksbridge in their own half, but Townsend's going to take it and try and turn it into an attacking set piece. Ball forward, that was Owen there who just couldn't head onto it, and Ilkeston will clear it downfield. Forward, nice knock on there by Ilkeston, and forward they go. Oh, Blaze, good ball forward. Ilkeston with a chance here, takes a shot, well saved there by the feet. Fox with a chance, headed forward. Ilkeston also plays it, Plumber, and somehow wide. It was a big chance for Ilkeston, the steal survived. Looks like it's Kevin Moore with the final touch on it, and Stocksbridge, not the best defending from the Steels, has almost allowed Ilkeston in. "61 minutes gone in this game, the Steels lead 1-0. It was the first goal scored under the interim manager Jordan Lemon as well. We haven't scored since Ian Richards departed for Guiseley. Ball forward on Townsend, headed into midfield, and
it's a foul, referee!
Contested, and that will be a foul Ilkeston's way. Turner just getting a bit to him there, gets a bit of a shove for his worth and all. Foul
Come on,
Kirby Moore.
let's lift it, last 20 minutes.
Derby County leading 2-0 against Watford. Langus has scored. Nice, here comes the ball from Roberts, diagonal towards into the box. Owen heads it away, goes out to the right where Yumby will pick it up. Going to contest it here, and he's going further back, Yumby, but there was too much of a nibble there from Connor Smythe, and it will be a free kick to Ilkeston. Brigtown were 2-0 down at Armford Welfare, they're now 2-2. Dale Hudson has scored the equaliser from the spot. Notice Robbie Fox, who had that big chance earlier, he's about a couple of yards offside, and now he will go back in. It's a good looking ball, evades everyone, eventually Owen heads away. Now Wilkinson will send it forward to Morris. Morris trying to turn, wants to try and get it central, but he's being forced further back here. 3 men round him, back to Charles, who gets it forward well, but will be headed away by Alcieri. Turner knocks it forward, but then Kay intercepts. He goes down, Stocksbridge free kick, and Ilkeston are not happy about that one being given. Kay allowed the man to go into the back of him and get the free kick.
He gives bloody everything, doesn't he? Rubbish. What's even a foul?
Back here for Townsend,
Rubbish.
who will again try and turn this set piece into something attacking. Ball forward from Townsend. Headed out towards the left. It will go out for a throw-in. Stocksbridge throwing, that is. So Tinker will have this throw in to the left, does it? So Stocksbridge have started taking their time. Throwing into the middle, not back to Tinker, trying to get through, and he does get through one, he gets through a second, now go through, tuck down, free kick towards the edge of the box. That could be a yellow card, that. One of the Ilkeston defenders, it's hard to identify from this distance away, to be honest. May well be Minkley. He is getting a bit of a talking to at this point. It will be a second yellow for Ilkeston. And can Stocksbridge try and get double the lead from this set piece? It's almost on the line with the goal on that left hand side. 2 yards away from the box. Right, ball towards the near post, headed away. It's good defending from Ilkeston. Another good head away. Deacon lines up, volley towards the right. No one's there though, and it will just bounce out for a goal kick. So the ball is now back with Roberts, the keeper. 65 minutes gone. It is 1-0 to the Steels as they look to get the first win while being under interim charge by Jordan Lemon. Head away by Daniel. Youngby's done a good job, but then Eagledon will just boot that one away. Daniel will have to just track it over his head, being pressured, and Daniel does clear it away. Eagledon heads it back, and the offside flag is up, and Stocksbridge will get the free kick. Leek 2-0 up on Whitby. Tunda Owalabi, the scorer. I think if Stocksbridge can hold to win, it'd be important just to keep track of some of these teams. Morper for winning as well. Leek winning. Wouldn't mean no rise in positions, but would get as close to Geyser and Bamber Bridge. Here comes the ball forward. It's used out towards the left. Wilkinson will head it towards goal, but Stephen actually heads it into the middle. Stockbridge trying to flick it in the middle, but then cleared away at the last minute by Essien. Ball forward, tries to head it away. And now here comes a counter-attack. Ilkeston coming forward with pace. And then brilliant from Charlesworth. And it comes off Fox, I believe, off Blaze. It will be a goal kick. Brilliant tackle from Charlesworth. He's feeling it now. But he's got him well. And it's ricocheted off Blaze and gone out for a goal kick. Remains 1-0 to the Steels. As he'll get the ball back now. Sheffield FC 3-0 up on Parkgate now. Connor Cutts has scored. Ball going forward towards the right, and he won't keep it in. Ilkeston will get the ball back as they look to try and tilt momentum in their favour to try and force an equaliser. And well, we weren't happy with how that throw was taken, so we're going to get it again. Colin Daniel taking this throw in. Thrown forward, held up by Kevin Moore, back to Daniel, but well in there from Morris, but Ilkeston keep the ball. Switch by O'Gale, looking for Youngby. Toss between him and Tinker. Tinker trying to turn out of trouble, and then Tinker will get it away and out for a throw-in.
Come on, boys.
Crystal Palace are 2-0 up on Wolves. Jeremy Pino, the scorer. Back on the right here for Stevens. Gets it forward, flick towards the right, but headed away by Tinker. Edge of the area, trying to turn now. Back into Essien. Out to the right to Stevens. Switching, trying to get it onto his left, but instead we'll pass it back to Essien, who's the furthest player back now.
Come back over this
Now, he's been forced further back by Kay, who's had a really good game. Back into defence, and Morris presses. Back to the keeper, who has to take it behind him. Not a great ball forward.
What are we doing?
He does eventually make way to Kermit Moore, but then it's knocked back to Essien. He don't do well enough from that one, to be honest. It's out to Stevens. Stevens, ball crosses blocked by Tinker. Front Ilkeston. Chesterfield 3-2 up on Crewe. A thriller happening over at the Alexandra Stadium. Dylan Mokende, the scorer.
Start making their back line work. Come on.
Ball on the right hand side with Stevens for this throw in. Definitely taken a few yards, but referee won't penalise that. And then well rolled the ball by Turner. Slips it forward to Wilkinson. Back into the field. Turner, not the best pass. He has to get it back to Eagledon. Eagledon is charged down, blocked by Essien. Townsend will claim it, but Eagledon won't like to be put under pressure like that again.
Body language, Robbie! Body language!
Back
Come on!
to Townsend. Ball launched forward. Head away by
Run your bollocks
Daniel.
off!
Bit of a tussle in the field, and Ilkeston will come away with it, but then Owen gets it, but he gives it right to Yumby with some space. Yumby on the right wing. He's going one-on-one with Tinker. Yumby pass into the middle. Ilkeston have a chance here. Shot blocks, ricochets. Owen on the floor clears it away, and then a brilliant touch from Kay. A counter-attack for Stocksbridge potentially. Kay trying to continue, but well in from
That's our ball.
Kerry, and it will be an Ilkeston throw-in.
There's a movement. Still too many walking.
Wonder if we might see a Stockbridge substitute soon, as Ilkeston are starting now to take control of this game. And there is going to be a substitution for Stockbridge. Alex O'Connor is about to come on in central midfield. As the ball goes to the right here, Ilkeston, good switch, left foot cross into the middle, Townsend claims. Cross just crossed into the 70th minute as the ball is quickly out to Morris, forward to Kay. Charles, if he's on the right here, Kay just delays it, now finds Charles from the right. Morris is free in the middle if he can find him with the cross, but then he slows it down a bit too much there. Back to Deakin. Slowing it down, then back to Charles on the right. Now got Kay helping him out on the right, and then back to Charles who is down around. The foot goes in. It will be a throw in to Stocksbridge right next to the flag. Is this where Stocksbridge can make their substitute? Yes, it is. Alex O'Connor is going to replace Danny Deakin. First substitution of the game for the Steels.
Substitution for
Followed by
Stocksbridge,
the
replacing
Travellers
number
for
7, Daniel
over in
Deakin.
that corner.
It's number 14, Alex O'Connor.
So can Stockbridge make something from this throw in as O'Connor makes his way in? Bournemouth have got one back against West Ham. Marcus Tavernier scored from the spot. 2-1 to West Ham. And we're still waiting for this throw-in to be taken. And well, it's been given now as an Ilkeston throw-in. I think taking too long for it. I don't think I've ever seen that one. And Ilkeston will take the throw-in back to the keeper.
What are we doing?
We've been
What are we
pressed immediately,
doing?
now pass it to midfield, and it's not a great pass. O'Connor's trying to get to it, but then booted away by Okieri. Owen will head it forward to Smythe, who tries to turn, but a tackle goes in, but then well in there, and it's been thrown in the halfway line. That was daft from Stockbridge. A good opportunity just wasted by taking too long. 72 minutes gone in this game now. 18 to go. 18 for the Steels to hold on. We haven't had too many holding on situations this season. Prescott and Warrington Town came through. All the right ball, locked forward. They're trying to just get some space on the right. Ilkeston. Foot going in. And then Stockbridge able to clear. Will go out. Well, he's kept in here. Ilkeston. Back to Okieri. Okieri. Over to Daniel. Now to Yumby, who's been forced back. Well in by Charles, but that will be a free kick.
Get that card out! It's ridiculous!
Close to the touchline, here's Yumby.
Come on,
About to get back up.
Come on!
It's a blatant card!
Start working hard, boys! Come on!
Will be Sam Essien to take this free kick, and their deliveries from these set pieces have looked very, very good. Brighton have equalised against Brentford. Danny Welbeck, the scorer. And Crewe have equalised against Chesterfield Connolly. Here comes the ball in, and Townsend will easily claim that one. Has happened. He'll be very happy about that. Taking his time here. So you have to be careful of the 8-second clock. Ball forward. Morris can't get to the header, heading into midfield, and headed forward by O'Connor. Morris will try to head it on, but returned by Daniel. Kay tries to get it down the right. Bit too much on that, and it will be one for Roberts to go out and get. And he's going to just dribble it forward. I think Wilton might just keep him honest a bit here and Ben. Launch forward. Eagledon heads it towards the side. Owen will clear it away. Wilkinson can't challenge that. He's offside. Morris will try to, though. Daniel heads up in the air. Now we'll go back to Wilkinson. But then he's robbed of the ball. But then a sliding challenge there from Kay. Brilliant. He just can't get the ball to stay in play. And it's a throw into Ilkeston.
Come on!
Back on the left. Daniel. Coming forward. Testing them back to Daniel. Forward to Yumby now. Back to goal, being forced backward by Charlesworth. Now forward. Kay can't stretch to get it. Well held up by Fox. Gets it forward, knocks it over the top. Now Fox will go down the left hand side. Tries to put across in, blocked by Ilkeston. Corner kick to Ilkeston. 74 minutes gone as Ilkeston look to press for an equaliser. Prescott have taken lead against Gainsborough. Bradley Moonen has scored. And it looks like there's going to be a Stocksbridge substitution. It looks like Oliver Grezlak is going to make his return after his injury. Don't know if he's going to make it just yet. We're going to wait after the corner. Everyone is trying to stop Townsend from getting off his line here. Everyone, well, most players camped in the 6-yard area. Looking for the far post, headed away by Owen. Morris trying to get to it, but not back to O'Kerry. We'll give it back to Roberts now. Takes his time with it. Taking plenty of time. Roberts has not got the speed of a man knowing that 1-0 down. Ball forward. Turner turns. Charles heads it away. And then Turner will bring it out to the right. Tries to clear it, takes a block, but then he picks it up again. Will go out, and it's going to be given as an Ilkeston throw-in. Right in front of us. From Becky, back to Daniel. Daniel cross into the middle, over the top of everyone. Smythe is racing the first man onto it, but he hasn't got the pace for that, and Ilkeston will get the ball back. Smythe will get the ball knocked off him. It's a throw into Ilkeston. The pressure continues. Quickly taken. Ball in the middle, but it's a poor pass, and Turner will get it. And then Wilkinson's calling for it. It's not the pass I think Wilkinson wants, but he'll head it out to the left, and now O'Connor will go forward. Back forward to Wilkinson. Not a great touch for Wilkinson. He takes him backward. Back towards Kay. And that pass will actually work for Smythe. Smythe's going for it, but playing by Roberts. Oh, Stocksbridge, I don't think took good advantage of some of the mistakes there that happened. Ball goes forward, headed into midfield, but Yumby just allowed to get to that. There's a poor pass from Yumby. Turner gets away with it, but then O'Kerry will clear it away. Charlesworth heads it forward. Kay will challenge, but then well won by Morris. Back to Turner. Turner out to the right. He makes it all the way to almost to Charlesworth. Well in there by Estian, and it will finally be the Stocksbridge substitute. Oliver Grezlak will make his return to the first team. He will replace Connor Smythe. And Grezlak, well, we know from him he's an incredible hard worker that will run every single yard.
Replacing number 11, Connor Smythe, is number 12, Olivier Grezlak.
Polish name's the worst ones.
So Oliver
Yes.
Oliver Grezlak making his return after being out with kidney stones for the last few weeks. As well, Stocksbridge almost keep it in there, and it will eventually go out, and we actually will be an Ilkeston throw-in. Back here with Daniel for this throw-in. 77 minutes gone. Launch forward, into the middle, then knocked on. Owen will try and track that as it bounces out for the Stocksbridge throw. Stocksbridge looking to try and get only their second win away from home. Heaton Stannington at 2-0 up at Hallam. Charlesworth, unsurprisingly, he's taking his time, but I think he's been told hurry up with it. Launched forward. Headed into the middle and headed away from O'Connor. Well held up there by Kevin Moore, and he will be fouled, dragged down by Turner, who's saying his shirt was being pulled there. And I think Turner is going to get himself in the book now. Would be the first booking of the game for the Steels.
You've got to be joking if you ain't booking him here, ref!
He's getting talking to there from Gareth Davis. It's continuing.
Shocking!
And it looks like Pete Turner will get away with that one for now, and no
Rubbish
booking
refereeing.
for Curtis Turner.
No consistency in your game whatsoever, referee!
So the ball is on the halfway line for Ilkeston for this free kick. Knaresborough 5-0 up on Frickley Athletic. Slater Barnes has scored again. And Stocksbridge are making another. And Luke Rawson looks like he's going to be about to come on. And he is going to replace Alfie Wilkinson. And Luke Rawson also making his return from injury.
Substitution for Stocksbridge, replacing number 9, Alfie Wilkinson, is number 16, Luke Rawson.
He'll be much missed as a figure point for this attack over the last few weeks. But the first thing he's going to have to do is get back and defend a set piece. Ball into the box, went over the top, headed away to the edge of the area. Chester down, Ilkeston trying to get it back to SCN, who tries to get it towards the right, and Stevens brings it down, trying to get past Tinker's touches for it. Will go out for a Stocksbridge throw.
Not good enough, come on!
So back on the left of Tinker now. Launch forward, headed on into the middle. Headed back from Gage, slicing ahead by O'Connor, but Turner will get it towards the left. Tinker will get forward, but well read, and Ilkeston back on the ball. Kay in there. Goes forward, Gage trying to get to it. Back into defence. It will go. Now onto the left to Daniel. And then he slices that one forward, and Yumper's going to try and do something with that, but he can't get
going,
to it.
Dylan.
It's
Come on, mate, come
on!
on.
For Stocksbridge.
We've got to try and find something here, boys, come on!
Oh, launch forward by Charles. Rawson heads it on. Greg's tried to get it. Could have been a high foot that, but O'Carey will now clear it away, and it will be back for Townsend, who didn't judge that properly at first. There was a bit of panic as he ran back, but he then eventually claims it. 80 minutes gone. It's 1-0 to the Steels. Launch forward here, looking for Rawson. Rawson will head it to the left, and it goes here to Morris, but it's a good tackle stopping him. Morris will get it. Morris takes a shot, takes the effort just wide from James Morris. So close. It's the initial tackle there, though, that stopped him from getting through and was very, very important. He got a second attempt, but it goes just wide. Could have finished it off. Anyway, and knocked forward there by Turner. No, Greg's nowhere near it, and it will go out for an Ilkeston throw-in. Back on the left for Daniel to take. Nottingham Forest are 3-0 up on Liverpool. Morgan Gibbs-White, the scorer, and Barnsley 5-0 up on Luton. Davis Keeler Dunn, the man who's got the goal there. Turner heads the ball forward, but then headed right back. Turner gets it forward again. He's looking, wants to get it to Rawson, but it's not going to. It's his third attempt at header forward, and then this time Kay will head it down. Turner tries to volley it forward and gets fouled in the meantime. It's a free kick to Stocksbridge on the halfway line. Bournemouth have equalised against West Ham after 2 goals behind. Ennis Unal, the scorer. And Sheffield FC 4-0 up on Parkgate. Ryan Cook has scored. And Knaresborough 6-0 up on Frickley. Slater Barnes has got his hat-trick. Brigtown now 3-2 up on Armthorpe. Martin Pembleton the score as well. Townsend's free kick on the halfway line now. Trying to get it out to the right quickly to Gregslak. Gets him. Now he's trying to play it back to Kay. Kay will now take it down the right wing. Looks for the cross. It's a good looking cross. Far side. And Rawson got a foot on it, but then cleared away from the 6-yard area. Rawson didn't get the direction he'd have wanted to. Tinker's just been beat on that right wing there, and now Ilkeston come forward. And the play out towards the right.
No one round him now.
Being pressed back by Eagledon, and
no one round him.
He got through a few players here. Ilkeston coming, shot and wide. I think did it take a block? The referee says otherwise.
Robbie! Pass the ball, Robbie!
Robbie Fox was doing that all on his own then.
Pass the bloody ball!
Arthur Jones has got one back for Doncaster City. Maltby made a 4-2 up there. And Winchester Rangers 2 up on Nostelman's Welfare. Charlie Bibby, the scorer.
Rubbish!
Highgate Welfare have also scored their second. They're 3-2 round at Worsborough. Dominic Creamer has scored. Ball
got
forward
to
from
pass.
Townsend. Looking for Rawson, who's being held, but so he can't get it to Gracelock like he wanted to. Essien sends it forward for Yumby.
Go on, Dylan.
Ilden
Go on,
will
Dylan.
track it.
Go on,
Back to
Dylan.
Townsend, who passes it out. Might have just passed it to an Ilks player, he has done. Back to Kirby Moore, who gets touched out loud, but Tinker intercepts and clears it. Gracelock contests, but headed away by Daniel. Charles will return it forward. Okieri heads it up and away. Into the
Come on,
midfield.
Ilkeston!
Oh, it's Essien on the right, well in from Kane. It's a throw into Ilkeston. Into the middle.
Wait for
Back
each
to
other, come
Daniel,
on,
ball
boys!
forward to Fox. Been forced backwards, already showing his danger. Back to Daniel, now it's Essien on the left hand side. Trying to slip through, Fox trying to turn, gets it back into the field. Ball forward here to Daniel, slips at the key moment, his shot's blocked. And now Morris is back defending, unclear it. Rawson will chase this clearance down with Roberts well out to his box. Roberts taken out to his left hand side. Rawson almost gets to it, slips as he clears it away. Kane gets a touch, knocks it forward, and Roberts needs to get back his own goal, but he's been helped out by his defence there. Back to Roberts it will go, who clears it upfield. Owen will head that away. Morris trying to bring it down on the
Keep
left
playing a
wing.
high ball to a tiny striker.
Trying to get it through forward and didn't take a block. I think he did because Ilkeston cleared it away before it went out, but it will go into the box where Townsend can claim it. 84 minutes gone in this game. It's 1-0 to the Steels. Fulham are 1-0 up at Sunderland. Raul Jimenez has scored.
We have not got a clue what we are doing.
Ball forward, looking for Rawson. Headed back into the midfield, but I think Alex O'Connor's committed the foul, and it will be an Ilkeston free kick.
Come on, urgency!
Quickly taken, looking for Yumby, but Charles strings it down well. Ilden
We're too
puts it
deep.
away, but Daniel will pick it up. Forward again to Yumby. He's going to try and get on against Charles. Has been forced back by Charles. If Daniel's an overlap, that great tackle needs to cover. Charles has had a few nibbles that hasn't really worked.
Come on.
Now forward to Essien. Essien, and then a great tackle from Charles. Gresham gets it forward to Rawson. Rawson needs to hold it up. He's doing so really well. Turning around on the outside, tries to get the ball forward. It's blocked. Stocksbridge throw in. Sheffield FC having a great day. 5-0 up now. Bradley Beatson, the former Steel, the scorer. Ilkeston have given their man a match to Dylan Yumby, who has performed probably fair against his former club. All forward and knocked out. Will be another Stocksbridge throw-in for up the field as the Steels look to try and finish this off by going 2 up.
Eh? No, sponsorship, mate.
Charles will have
They pay for the group, so I have to let them do it.
tried to go into the middle, almost gets it. Rawson's picked it up, deflected out towards the right, and it will go out for another throw-in. Brighton are 2-1 up on Brentford. Hinchell with the scorer. Ball forward cleared away by Ilkeston, but it's going to go to Stevens, who gets it out. Tinker will win the header, heads it down to the left, and Morris will try to get it. Gets a bit of a shove for his worth, and it will go out with play for a throw-in. It's going to be given Ilkeston's way, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, I need the
So, well, Stevens launched it forward, headed up the way by Tinker. Kay cooks it out, but it will go to Graysack, who gets tripped, and it was a free kick for Stocksbridge. Leek are 3-0 at Whitby. A brilliant performance by them. Connor Heath, the scorer. Liz Liversidge have equalised in his hands up as well. Ben Atkinson, the man with that goal. And Ansley Rex just got one back in his club form. James Woodhouse. Townsend has that free kick in the centre circle. He takes it, he's going to try and get it forward. He's looking for Owen, who's still going forward. That's Rawson, sorry. He holds it up, it's in the corner box, but then Ilkeston will get the ball now and on their own line, and they'll just clear it off the man. It will be a goal kick to
Come on, boys!
Ilkeston. 87 minutes gone, 1-0 to the Steel still.
Quicker, the body language is fucking disgusting!
Guys, they're now winning 3-2 against Ashton, being 2-0 down. Leo Farrell has scored again.
Look at the positioning,
And now
man.
it's back to
Terrible!
Townsend. Townsend will get it forward. Looking for Rawson. Knocked it out just
You've
behind
got to get higher on the
Grayslack,
pitch,
but Kay
boys!
will do well to keep the ball and get to knock off the Ilkeston man, and it will be a throw-in for Stocksbridge. Steel's not really going Steel's way for the rest of the table. It does mean how important these performances are. Charles will launch it forward. Head away again, will be another throw-in. Charles is waiting for the ball back. I think he's happy for him to take the time with it. Getting him back to him, he has got it now.
Next Saturday and score. Rubbish.
Forward to Rawson. Rawson trying to hold on to it, and he does
for
get it.
rubbish,
Trying to
because
slip through.
if it's
Flip
not
back
our
here.
team, we've got beat by
Yep.
5-0.
O'Connor trying to take a shot, and he lofted it high and wide. Could have finished it off.
Things was wrong is that these are crap. If this would have been a team that was top 3, we'd have got our arses served today.
So the ball goes out, will be a throw-in, and a Stocksbridge throw-in.
Heads facing the field. The midfield are too deep. The midfield are too deep.
And Charles will get the throw-in here. Big launch forward, he's looking for Rawson. Headed on here, Grejlak picks it up. Grejlak holds off his man really well, trying to turn and get it onto his eye. Gets tripped, free kick steals. And a chance for the Steels to try and finish this one off. The last time the Steels had a 5-game drought without a goal, they finished it off by beating Ossett United 1-0, and they're minutes away from doing it to Ilkeston here. Turner standing over the ball with Deacon off the pitch now. I think it's a cross with just a few players to aim at, like Rawson. And Turner looking for that far post. Headed back. Turner's going to try and race onto it. Ilkeston clear it. Owen's going to try and contest, but Fox headed it to the left. But Tinker will clear it away. And it's just going to go out for a throw-in. Right hand side as Stevens will go over to take it. You'd think they'd move a bit quicker, Ilkeston being 1-0 down with only a few minutes left, but they aren't. They're going to get back to the goalkeeper. Looks like 4 minutes added on has been given by the referee. Ball forward, Owen has and Owen gets a shove on the chest, and that is why a free kick has been given.
4 minutes at a time. That's a minimum of 4 minutes at a time.
We are, to our count, about 40 seconds into that already. As Ellie Owen is taking his time to get back up. In one of the, as Hyde were 2-0 down, but they have equalised against FC United. Antoine Macaulay has scored. Lots of goals going in across the country, except here, it seems. And hopefully no more goals. Rossington men have confirmed win against Fackley. Former Steel Silas Valladolid Collins.
Ref, get on with it!
Not sure what's happening here. The linesman and the referee are just having a bit of a chat together. Nothing will now happen, I think, but I wonder if there's just an allegation of something a bit more serious. So back now to Townsend, who will send this forward. He's looking for Rawson, who's been brilliant since coming on. Head it towards the side, but collected there by Minkley, who will clear it away. Owen will return it with the header. Headed by O'Kerry and then volleyed away. Charles only turns it back to the field, but then Charles almost gets in and clips his man down. I think advantage has been given here as Yumby gets it down the left. Iggulden's the man meeting him. Ilkeston have an opportunity here. Cross to a near post. Townsend claims. How important was that? 2 minutes of 4 minutes at a time has now gone. As Townsend shouting his men forward. He's going to look for Rawson, I know that. And yep, that's exactly what he's doing. He's looking for Rawson. Rawson, a bit clumsy, but then cleared away and out to left. And Essien will look to clear it. Takes a bit of a deflection, but it does find its way to Kirby Moore. And then Kay's going in on him. And then well in there from Turner. And then O'Connor gets it to the left. Morris trying to hold on to it. It's going to lose out to Stevens though. Gets it out to the right. Tinker trying to meet it. And Tinker trying to get through. And he does get the tackle. But then it's a loose one that gives it to Fox. Turner wins it back. Turner will then turn and flip it out towards Kay. Kay. He's pressured, he's going to lose the ball high up. Now Yumby, edge of the area. Yumby.
Get round him, he's got no option!
He's got no help at the moment, but Charles will be trying to press him. Yumby's trying to do it on his own. And then Charles takes him down. It's a daft foul to give away. Charles gets a yellow card. Oh, and then the Seals have got a set piece to defend right at the end. That's daft. That's completely daft. And that's a shoot yourself in the foot moment for the Steels. That was a proper shoot yourself in the moment foot for the Steels. It may well cost them. Stevens will take. We've seen how good his deliveries have been.
Come on, Stephen! Come on, George!
Stocksbridge have done so well all game,
Come on, mate!
but it could have cost them right at the end here. Everyone's back for Stocksbridge. This might well be the end of the game, whatever happens here, as Ilkeston will look to get a dramatic equaliser. Stevens, it goes over the bar, a sigh of relief for the Steels. We are now past the 4 minutes at a time, and there's a bit of afters here between the players. Referee's got his book in hand. I think a few comings together. A yellow card here for one of the Ilkeston players. I think Sam Essie might have been it. I thought it was actually Colin Daniel getting the yellow, but Colin Daniel. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Too much to Daniel. 4.5 minutes gone, 4 minutes at a time.
That means he'll be banned for the next league game.
As the ball's back with Townsend, who will get a yellow card for time wasting. Loads of come on Stockies, and someone's not happy. I think referred to some of the Ilkeston fans here. Daniel heads it back away, Turner will clear it up. It will go out for an Ilkeston throw-in. 5 minutes of 4 minutes have gone. All Stocksbridge wants is the whistle. Ball forward, headed away, headed on. Rawson will hold it up, trying to turn. Got a shot, but then he's just clumsy, lost it under his feet. Ilkeston didn't have it now. Kay trying to get to it, but well won by Grayslide. But it's a free kick to Ilkeston, and I like one there. And Stocksbridge will have to get everyone back again for a free kick from deep that Roberts will take. It's not full time yet. 5.5 minutes of 4 gone. He's took a few yards forward as well, I'd say, Roberts. Roberts chipped towards the far side. Headed up and still into the box. Owen will head it away, but it's chested down here. Volleyed up into the air. Tinker's trying to contest it, but headed into the box. O'Connor heads out again. Morris will try to turn. He's trying to clear it, but Ilkeston win it back. Then Tinker gets it. He's brought down. Free kick, Stocksbridge. Is that going to be that? 6 minutes of 4 minutes at a time have now elapsed. And we're just waiting for that whistle at this point. Gainsborough have equalised against Prescott. Jonathan Margetts has scored, and Stockton have won it in the 97th minute against Lancaster. Lewis King, the scorer. Townsend's going to take this free kick. Ball forward. And that is like the Steels have won! The first win under interim manager Jordan Lemon. It comes from a set piece. Elliot Owen heading in at the far post. And then they've held on amongst an Ilkeston barrage for the Steels to win. Finally, and a goal as well. Thank you very much to everyone who was listening today. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we're so close to 1,000. This commentary has been sponsored by R&R Car and Van Hire. We will see you then. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week for Lancaster City at home. Thank you very much, and good night.